Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Few characters have captured the hearts and minds of audiences more than Brooke Logan Forrester on The Bold and the Beautiful. For nearly 4 decades, Katherine Kelly Lang has brought this iconic figure to life, transforming her from a bold, free-spirited young woman navigating the complexities of love and family in Los Angeles to a resilient matriarch whose every triumph and heartbreak resonates deeply with fans all over the world. As the program continues to evolve with new storylines, conflicts, and romantic entanglements, one concern has persisted in the minds of diehard fans. Might the writers ever dare to kill off Brooke? In a recent Honest Chat, Lang addressed this issue square on, providing insights that not only reassure viewers but also underscore her character's long-term significance within the series' fabric. Katherine Kelly Lang's portrayal of Brooke began in 1987 when The Bold and the Beautiful debuted on CBS. Brooke was presented as a young designer with goals and desires who frequently fell into passionate but problematic relationships, mainly with Ridge Forrester, played by Ron Moss and now Torsten K. What began as a plot about ambition, betrayal, and forbidden love quickly evolved into the show's central theme. Brooke's life has been distinguished by numerous marriages, many to Ridge himself, business ventures such as Forrester Creations, and dramatic fights with competitors Stephanie Forrester and Taylor Hayes. Lang has instilled Brooke with a distinct blend of sensitivity and strength, making her one of the most admired and sometimes divisive heroines in soap opera history. When asked directly about the possibility of Brooke dying in a dramatic manner, Lang's reaction was refreshingly candid and full of the confidence that comes from decades of profound involvement in the role. "I never, ever think they're gonna kill me off," she said in the interview. "I just don't think that would ever happen." This message comes as a relief to longtime followers who have seen Brooke overcome everything from plane catastrophes and kidnappings to emotional betrayals and health problems. Brooke has had previous brushes with death, including high-stakes scenarios involving accidents, sicknesses, and even occasions when her life hung in the balance owing to adversaries' machinations. Nonetheless, she has emerged stronger from each encounter, frequently using them to fuel her own development and amorous aspirations. Lang's conviction is based on more than simply optimism. It reflects a grasp of the show's DNA and Brooke's indispensable role at its center. The Bold and the Beautiful lives on Brooke and Ridge's perpetual dance, affectionately known as Bridge by fans. Their on and off relationship has lasted generations, surviving affairs, secret offspring, and family feuds. In recent years, the pair has found their way back to each other, remarrying in an emotional ceremony that confirmed their destiny. Lang has commented highly about this dynamic, emphasizing Brooke and Ridge as a timeless love tale that the audience continues to root for. Killing Brooke would not only undermine that basis, but it would also risk alienating the core viewership, which is tuned in for years because of her presence. The actress explained why such a bold action seemed implausible. Over the course of 39 years, Brooke has grown synonymous with the show's identity. She is the mother of several significant characters, including Rick, Bridget, Hope, and RJ, connecting multiple generations of Forrestos and Logans. Her professional life as a designer and businesswoman fuels major plotlines, ranging from fashion showdowns to corporate intrigue. Removing her would necessitate a significant narrative makeover, something executive producers and writers may be hesitant to attempt given the character's popularity and Lang's demonstrated ability to deliver engaging performances. Lang observed that, while the soap has had its fair share of tragic deaths, some permanent, some later overturned through inventive twists, Brooke's narrative felt far from over. There are still aspects to uncover, including her changing connections with her children and new obstacles in her personal life. Of course, the world of soap operas is no stranger to daring choices. Characters have been murdered off for dramatic effect, contractual issues, or to create opportunities for new stories. Fans remember the emotional impact of Stephanie Forrester's death when she had tragic final moments with her longtime adversary Brooke. That arc allowed for closure and growth, but it also demonstrated how important Brooke remained even after others leave. Lang has thought on these scenes, recognizing how they add depth to the emotional tapestry without requiring the death of her own character. In interviews, she has expressed gratitude for the role's endurance, recognizing that playing Brooke has had a significant impact on her own life. The character's audacity in pursuing love and achievement is reminiscent of Lang's own persistence and originality. She delved deeper into Lang's perspective, touching on the larger terrain of daytime drama. With the rise of streaming platforms and changing viewer preferences, shows such as The Bold and The Beautiful must strike a balance between history and innovation. However, essential characters such as Brooke act as anchors, offering continuity amidst shifting tides. Lang has pursued her own reinvention outside of the program, including fashion and film endeavors that showcase her diverse abilities. She has spoken about embracing new chapters, sharing examples of women who defy traditional standards. This personal development mirrors Brooke's on-screen metamorphosis as the character matures from a young seductress to a smart, independent woman who nevertheless values passion and adventure. Fans have reacted enthusiastically to Lang's statements, flooding social media with messages of encouragement and enthusiasm about future plots. Many people enjoy Brooke's immortality in the narrative sense, which opens her unlimited possibilities, new loves, family conflicts, and economic battles, without the finality of death. Others argue that Brooke's encounters with mortality have frequently served as catalysts for contemplation rather than endpoints. For example, narratives involving health difficulties or perilous encounters have resulted in reconciliations and breakthroughs, emphasizing the genre's signature themes of forgiveness and second chances. It's important to consider the collaborative aspect of soap manufacture. Writers weave intricate webs of relationships, while actors like Lang provide emotional depth that enriches the content. Lang's long career has allowed her to work with many generations of cast members, including classic stars such as John McCook, Eric Forrester, and recent arrivals. In group meetings, stars have expressed similar concerns about job security, with Lang and others pointing out that the emphasis remains on storytelling that keeps audiences engaged rather than needless exits. McCook, another veteran, has shared his thoughts on how the show regards its legacy players. Looking ahead, what does the future hold for Brooke if death is out of the question? Lang's views point to a character who is likely to remain relevant in the future. In recent episodes, Brooke has offered RJ parental counsel as he navigates his own personal pursuits, showcasing her supportive side. Rivalries with Taylor continue, causing friction in the Forrester family dynamics. The reappearance of former loves, such as Nick Marone, or new dangers, might inject new excitement. Lang is excited about these developments, seeing them as opportunities to highlight Brooke's persistent character. Aside from the urgent concern of survival, Lang's discovery prompts reflection on the cultural significance of long-running soap characters. Brooke Logan represents empowerment, sensuality, and emotional complexity in a manner that reaches millions every day. Her stories have spurred discussions about women's choices, familial bonds, and finding happiness in the midst of upheaval. Killing such a figure risks undermining her legacy, yet keeping her alive allows for further examination of aging gracefully, renewing oneself, and finding delight in later chapters, topics Lang herself advocates in personal interviews. Lang wrote an introspective post about how playing Brooke changed her ideas on relationships and self-worth. The character's unashamed approach to love, despite multiple heartbreaks, teaches resilience. Lang has brought this into her personal life, juggling a busy work with creative pursuits. She has directed or produced short films that explore topics of female strength that are relevant to Brooke's essence. This connection between performer and part benefits both, resulting in a performance that seems genuine and lived in. Viewers who have been with the show since its inception frequently cite Brooke as a cause for their commitment. Her design sense, Logan confidence, and chemistry with Ridge make for must-see television. Even during moments of storyline repetition, a common criticism of soap operas, Lang's interpretation adds subtlety, making familiar cliches appear new. Her remarks about not fearing a tragic exit demonstrate a modest confidence in the character's tenacity, much as Brooke approaches obstacles with persistence. Of course, nothing in entertainment is quite assured. Contracts renew, artistic directions evolve, and unforeseen events happen. Nonetheless, Lang's statements bear the weight of experience. She has seen the program go through cast changes, network transformations, and societal developments while Brooke remains a constant. In a recent interview with media outlets, she dismissed the idea of a dramatic death scene, implying that Brooke may continue to surprise everyone with her vigor and zest for life. This perspective is consistent with broader developments in daytime television, where heritage characters frequently give stability. Shows invest hard in developing audience attachment, and abruptly terminating a prominent character like Brooke may damage that bond. Instead, producers prefer high-drama arcs that put characters to the test without eliminating them, such as amnesia, presumed deaths that turn out to be returns, or long-term rivalry. Lang has seen many similar turns and appreciates how they keep the narrative alive. As the bold and the beautiful approaches new milestones, Katherine Kelly Lang's revelation provides as a source of comfort. Brooke Logan is here to stay for the foreseeable future, continuing to love fiercely, fight passionately, and inspire audiences. Her narrative is one of endurance, just like the actor who plays her. Fans can expect more stolen glances between Brooke and Ridge, meaningful family moments, and possibly new professional successes in the fashion industry. Lang's candor in the conversation also humanizes the frequently glamorized profession of acting. She appreciates the pleasure of a long-running role while looking forward to what lies ahead, both on and off screen. Whether Brooke is teaching the next generation, negotiating a love triangle, or simply taking a quiet moment to contemplate, her presence adds to the show's depiction of Los Angeles' elite society. To summarize, whereas soap operas are noted for their unpredictability, Katherine Kelly Lang's firm attitude provides comfort. The bold and the beautiful is unlikely to murder Brooke anytime soon. This decision preserves the series' heart and does tribute to the decades of narrative that have cemented Brooke's place in television history. For fans, it means additional chances to see this daring, gorgeous figure grow, reminding us all that some loves and legends truly last. As Lang continues to embody Brooke with grace and fire, fans can be confident that the journey is far from ended, full of the passion, drama, and resilience that have defined the show for generations. Fans of the bold and the beautiful have been buzzing with conjecture following recent dramatic storylines that put longtime characters in emotional and bodily danger. One of the most talked about concerns is the fate of Brooke Logan, a pivotal character who has characterized the series for decades. As tensions rise and startling twists become the norm, fans begin to wonder if the program will take an unexpected turn. Responding to mounting anxiety, Katherine Kelly Lang recently spoke out about Brooke's future and whether the legendary character could be written off the show. Lang admitted that in the world of daytime drama, nothing is ever off the table. However, she reassured viewers that Brooke is still an important part of the show's identity and ongoing plot. Lang warned that, while Brooke may face significant obstacles ahead, emotionally, romantically, and even physically, the character's legacy and strong connections will make her impossible to replace. Brooke has persevered through betrayals, heartbreaks, rivalries, and innumerable personal conflicts, emerging stronger each time. That perseverance is a major reason why audiences continue to be invested in her story. However, the actress does not fully rule out the prospect of shocking developments. Soap operas depend on surprise, and significant twists frequently occur when viewers least expect them. Lang promised that subsequent episodes will put Brooke in situations that will put her strength to the test like never before, leaving viewers wondering what comes next. Behind the scenes, the creative team is constantly evolving the storyline to keep it fresh while recognizing the characters that helped establish the show's heritage. Brooke's relationships, particularly her convoluted romantic life and family ties, are essential to the plot. Any important decision concerning her character would have a significant impact on the entire canvas. For the time being, Brooke appears to be staying put, but on a show notorious for dramatic exits and unexpected returns, viewers know not to get too comfortable. As tensions mount and secrets are revealed, viewers should brace themselves for emotional scenes, unexpected twists, and potentially life-changing consequences. With the stakes higher than ever, one question remains. Might Brooke's next chapter be her most perilous yet, Or is the biggest twist still around the corner?